Giving back knows no age, and our next guest is the perfect example. 8-year-old Ava Jones is sporting a bold and beautiful new look this morning because she recently decided to give all of her hair away to Locks of Love and then shave the last little bit off for Bald for Bucks.
We are thrilled to be joined by Ava, who's in studio to show us off her new look, as well as Andrea Gregory from Bald for Bucks to talk about how the charitable season is going so far. But Ava, I want to turn to you first. Why did you decide to do this?
A family friend did it, and it was really thoughtful, and I wanted to help other people too. And if I could cut off my hair to do that, I would, and I did.
Were you nervous to see what it looks like when all of your hair was gone?
A little bit.
Well,
What does it feel like? How does it? It's got to feel really different, huh?
Yeah.
Are you liking it?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to say I think you looked beautiful before, and you look beautiful now still. And how come you
you.
decided to keep a little bit of a mohawk up there?
I don't know, I just like it.
I think she's pulling it off. What do you think?
I think the mohawk is definitely the prime haircut for you right now. Now, Andrea, I want to come to you to talk a little bit more about Bald for Bucks. So what is this cause all about?
Sure. So Bald for Bucks is a fantastic way to raise money for cancer research and patient care programs here in Western New York for Roswell Park Cancer Institute. And Bald for Bucks was started back a little over 10 years ago, back in 2002, by Tony George, who's a teacher at Lakeshore. His sister was going through cancer, and he wanted to do something to show a sign of solidarity for her while she was going through it. And he was joking around in one of his classes, and one of his students said, well, I would pay money to help shave your head. And so that's how Bald for Bucks was started back in 2002, and since then we've raised over $2 million for cancer research at Roswell Park, as well as patient support programs.
And Ava, I remember, reading that you wanted to raise $500. So
But how much did you really raise?
I have right now 2,420.
That is well past that original 500. Now, there's a website. Now, I know that we can follow your journey on right now, and that website is...
What's the website? Do you know?
Baldforbucks.org.
Baldforbucks.org.
And people can still donate. It's a great thing because you can get involved by donating to someone else to go bald, or you can go bald yourself. There's a bunch of different ways to get involved, right?
And how many people typically go Bald for Bucks in any given year? Is there a huge outpouring?
We have probably around 3,000 people in the course of a year go bald, between school participation, which brings out over 50 schools, and probably around 2,000 to 2,500 participants, and then individuals and groups in the community go bald as well.
And Ava, where do you go to school?
I go to school at Marilla Primary.
And have any of your friends expressed interest in doing what you did?
No.
Not yet. Maybe after they see your cool new haircut today, because you got this over Thanksgiving, right? Mm-hmm. So you're going to have an all-new look when you get to class today, for sure.
Too bad you don't have it for picture day. That'd be very epic.
Do you think you'll do it again if you grow your hair out again? Do you think
Yeah.
you would? Yeah. Aw, you look great.
And now, is that typically the reaction from people that do go Bald for Bucks? I mean, it's kind of intimidating to shave off your head, especially when you're a girl and your hair is so long, but it seems like most people have a very positive outlook afterwards.
Yes, people really enjoy doing it. They're inspired by others. They're inspired by family members maybe going through the cancer journey, and they think, what is hair? You're going to lose it and it'll come back and we can do it again. So we do have a lot of participants that'll come back either later that year or a few years down the road and want to do it again, because it's just a great way to raise money for cancer research.
Now, Ava, it won't be as drastic as your haircut, but you've inspired me, and I've decided that I also will go Bald for Bucks. It's sort of kicking off our Matt's Gives Back segments. So I have to thank you for being my inspiration.
Go, Ava! All right, so we're going to be following along with your process of doing this. So, Andrea, can you stick around and help us get that all set up today?
We're happy to.
And hopefully we'll be able to do it right here live on Winging It Buffalo
That'd be
Style.
fun.